Ka-chow! Welcome back. A Florida restaurant owner is telling Biden voters they're not welcome at her business. Yesterday, she posted this sign on the front door. It reads, quote, "If you voted for and continue to support and stand behind the worthless, inept, and corrupt administration currently inhabiting the White House that is complicit in the death of our servicemen and women in Afghanistan, please take your business elsewhere," end quote. Over the past 5 years, we've seen Trump voters demonized and bullied by Democrat zealots. Will stunts like this accomplish anything other than dividing us further? The party panel is back. Chris Barron, Kat Timpf, Leslie, I don't know why I said Leslie Marshall. I'm Terry Gross. This is fresh air. All right, so let's do this, Chris Barron. I'm actually not a fan of this. And I know this restaurant owner, she's really upset. And she's incredibly emotional, especially about the 12 Marines and one sailor who all lost their lives needlessly. But is telling half of your potential customer base not to eat there really the best business decision?
No, I hate this. I hate this. I really do. Look, I understand that she's angry, but I really hated the personalization of politics during the Trump era, where the left decided they couldn't even be friends. They couldn't break bread with people who voted differently from that for them. And I just don't want to see us on the right become those people. It's not pretty. If you become so utterly obsessed and angry, it's corrupting to your soul. So no, I don't like this.
Yeah, and I understand where she's coming from, Kat, but I don't know, man. There's got to be a better way, right? Just put a bunch of American flags up, and positively pay tribute to the lives that were recently lost, maybe.
Yeah, that's certainly the better way to go. If she wants to do this, obviously she can. But again, I don't think it accomplishes anything by dividing us further and further apart, because the political polarization of us versus them is what allows for so much corruption and what makes the government overall a worse place, because there's less accountability. So I think, obviously she can't even enforce it anyway. She's feeling her feelings, and she wanted to feel her feelings in public. And I certainly have done that in one form or another. But when it comes to dividing us based, on politics, I think that it does a lot more harm. And
by the way, it's people who complain about that, people who complain that we're too divided, everything's polarized, everything's political, and then, they go and do stuff like this. Now, Leslie, I know you regularly stand outside Republican watering holes with a bullhorn, and you shame people and you yell at them to leave. So you're in favor of this, correct?
Absolutely not. Let me tell you why. One, by the way, to Chris's point, I have a lot of Trump-supporting Republican friends here in California, and we don't just break bread together. We break tequila shots together, okay? But this restaurant owner, look, there are people in the military, there are veterans, and there are people who fought in Afghanistan who voted for Joe Biden. So she's going to cut off the vets. She won't feed the vets because, if they voted for Joe Biden. If I don't care if it's a liberal or a conservative who owns a restaurant, and asked who I voted for before they hand me a burger or some fries, I'm out of there anyway. And then lastly, I don't like to name call, but I'm going to. This is stupid. I'm not calling her stupid. I'm calling the choice and decision stupid as a business owner. As a business owner, you want everybody's money. You should.
Yeah, I want your money. How much did you pay for that bullhorn? I heard it's gold. All right, in Hawaii, the word aloha means you're under arrest. That's what 24-year-old Chloe Mrozak learned the hard way after officials say she used a fake COVID passport, not even a passport, just a CDC vaccine card, to go on a tropical island vacation. Hey, man, I don't blame her. I went to Hawaii in July, and it was pretty fly. Mrozak flew into Oahu, reportedly presented airport officials with a phony COVID card that spelled Moderna wrong. Authorities nabbed her when she attempted to board a flight home, and that's when the Illinois native was charged with falsifying federal documents. She could get a $5,000 fine and up to a year in prison. Does she deserve hard Hawaiian time? Absolutely. No, I don't know. Chris, they're going to make an example of her because a lot of people, it's really easy to fake a CDC card. And if you're going to fake a CDC card, at least spell things right.
Yeah, I mean, look, I want to laugh at this. I want to imagine that she packed like clown shoes in her luggage or something because this is so ridiculous.
Clown
But then I look
flip-flops
at,
in her
this
defense.
and yeah, like, but then I look at this and I think like, this actually proves a point. How are we going to enforce this stuff? Is this what we're really going to be using the government's and our law enforcement's time to be doing? Is arresting people because they are, forging vaccine passports? I mean, to me, it just undermines that underlines this entire system of vaccine passports is crazy. It's unenforceable. We already have enough
I mean, it is
criminalization of crap
enforceable.
in this country.
But see, that's what we're saying. It is enforceable
But it
because
shouldn't be.
she lied and she got caught, and now she might go to prison for it.
Yeah.
Kat?
Yeah, and look, what I don't understand is clearly she's very, very opposed to the vaccine, right? Some people have their reasons for this or that. I want to know what her reasons are, because not only did she spell Moderna wrong, she also told the cops that she went to the doctor and she paid for it, which nobody pays for this.
When I paid for my vaccine, they gave me that.
That's not, so it's like, how can you be so opposed to something you clearly haven't even Googled?
Yeah.
Like you're going to go through the forgery route before you Google it first? Not that forgery is ever cool, but, before you go forgery, you got to go Google and then spell check.
Yeah. Google, spell check, then forgery.
Then forgery.
That's the order. Don't go with the forgery first. Now, Leslie, I heard that you've called the police on several people that you thought forged vaccine cards because your husband's a doctor. Your thoughts?
No. Okay. One, she also said the NRA administered her Moderna vaccine. I'm sorry, I was laughing when I saw a shot of this online today. If you are so opposed to the vaccine, okay, and people are, I don't know why, but if you are so opposed to the vaccine, why would you want to go somewhere like a little island that's trying to protect itself and keeping its numbers
go to
low?
Key West.
And that is
I
their
was thinking the
right,
same thing, but
because
go to
they're a
Florida.
little island. And why go to Hawaii? Yeah, go to Florida. Go somewhere
Go
that
have
doesn't say
some
you need a
conch fritters and a
vaccine to go to that
mudslide.
state.
I would go to Florida. I love Florida. Florida's great. I would just be like running around in my green thong like, ooh. Not for any particular reason. It just sounds like a great time.
You do that at home, too.
Well, and sometimes on the street. Neighbors aren't really fans of it. But yeah, I think they're going to take this lady. They're going to make her a prime example. Now her face is everywhere. She has been shamed. She'll be canceled. She'll be fired from her job. It was a dumb mistake, but it just, it's like until the rules change, go somewhere where they want you. Party panel, I want you all always. Chris, Kat, and Leslie, thank you so much.